Hello everyone, welcome to MVP Vishwakorsha. Today we are discussing about 5th July 2025 current affairs. In that first point, that is Prime Minister Modi's recently visit to the two-day bilateral visit to Argentina, that marking the first such engagement by an Indian PM in 57 years, focused that is on Argentina. It highlights of the visit, that warm ceremonial welcome and meeting with President Javier Milei, and strategic minerals and energy discussions, and all symbolic honors, and all cultural and people-to-people ties and all. Okay, this is very important. This visit was the third stop on Modi's five-nation visit, right? And also in Argentina, the focus on building strategic and economic depth and supporting India's clean energy and defense and agriculture ambitions. Okay, so very important. And some of the that is key areas that strategic takeaways from this is resource security, that is Argentina minerals and energy wealth, that is vital for India's EV and climate goals, now forms a reliable partnership and pillar. And also economic engine, that is a broader trade framework, and Mercosur, that is an engagement who can significantly boost bilateral commerce and also tech collaboration, shared interest, okay, in digital finance and telemedicine, drones and space deepen in India Argentina strategic depth. And also soft power uplift, diaspora connections and symbolic gestures expanded India's outreach in Latin America. Okay, this PM proceeded from that is Brazil for the next that is we already that 17th BRICS summit. Okay, that is very important. Okay, next point, that is recent, that is Gukesh Clinches, that rapid title in Croatia. Okay, that is Grand Chess Tour, Super United Rapid and Blitz. Gukesh dominated the rapid segment. Okay, and also scoring that 14 by 18 and bouncing back from the early defeat with five consecutive wins, including a stunning victory over Magnus Carlsen, okay, in round 4, and finishing atop in standing 3 points clear of Jan Christoph Duda, and 4 ahead of Carlsen. Okay, that is very important. Gukesh clinches rapid title in Croatia. Okay, next is about WHO launched a 3 by 35 initiative. Okay, very important. What is that 3 by 35 initiative? Okay, three means that is what tobacco, alcohol, and sugary drinks. Okay, 35 means 50% by the year 2025. Totally, the World Health Organization has unveiled a bold global strategy calling on countries to raise real prices of tobacco, alcohol, and sugary drinks by at least 50% by the near 2035 through targeted health taxes. Okay, very important. Targeted health taxes. What is the objective and impact? Reduce the harmful consumption. That is, these three products are major drivers of non-communicable diseases like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes, which accounts for over 75% of global deaths. Okay, that is why that prevent premature death, a one-time 50% hike could avert an estimated 50 million premature death globally over the next 5 decades. Very important. Raise crucial public revenue, and also it will. The initiative aims to generate up to $1 trillion over next 10 years, with projections suggesting a one-time price hike alone could yield $3.7 trillion in 5 years, about 0.75% global GDP. Okay, it will how it will work means that it will mobilize political momentum and also support country-led policy design and forge a partnership also. Okay, very important that non-communicable disease crisis is there, right, and declining aid and official development is required. Successful precedents since 2012, about 140 countries have raised tobacco taxes, resulting in over 550% price increase in an average, right? So that is why that the 3 by 3 initiative is a strategic push to use fiscal policy for health and development, cutting preventable diseases, saving lives, and generating vital funding for health system worldwide. By wrapping up taxes on unhealthy products, the WHO aims to both improve public health and help nations' sustainability finance essential service aligned with the UN Sustainable Development Goal. Okay, very important. That is about latest about that WHO's 3 by 35 initiative. Okay. Next is very important. That is recent Global Peace Index. Very important. That is 2025 Global Peace Index. That is India's rank is 115. Okay, that is about key. Some global findings is peace continues to erode with worldwide. 2025 marks the sixth consecutive year of decline, with the global peace score dropping by approximately 0.36%. Okay, that is 0.36. Okay, more countries are deteriorating than improving. Out of 163 nations, 87 worsened in peace while 74 improved, and conflict at a historic highs, right? The reports highlight that record 59 active state-based conflict, the highest since World War II, and also there is resulting about 1,52,000 deaths in 2024. Economic toll, violence cost nearly $20 trillion in 2024, equivalent to 11.6% of global GDP. Okay, that is some most of 5 peaceful countries. That is Iceland continues leading since 2008, and also Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, Switzerland joined in the top 5. And bottom nations least peaceful, Russia ranked 163rd, becoming the world most dangerous country. Other low-ranking countries include Ukraine, Sudan, and Congo. Okay, Democratic Republic of Congo and Yemen. Okay, and also regional highlights: Sub-Saharan Africa shows significant deterioration, and also other South Asia noted the second least peaceful region, which declines driven in Bangladesh political repression and unrest in Pakistan. Whereas India's ranking is 115. Okay. Western and Central Europe remains the most peaceful region, housing 8 of the world's top 10 peaceful nations. Noteworthy that countries moves. Canada slipped to the 5th global deterioration with a modest score decline. United Nations ranked 128, tied to rising internal tensions, political violence and all, right? Gridlock and violence and all. Malaysia improved the 13th globally regional leader in peace. Okay, it is very important. It is a long-term global downward trend highlighting escalating geopolitical tensions, armed conflict, and international instability, and also substantial that is substantial human and economic cost to humanitarian crisis. Nearly 12% of GDP loss underscore urgent need for investment and peace building, conflict prevention, and governance. Okay, very important 2025, that is global peace index. Okay, very important, and India's rank and all very important. Next point, that is about recent latest development on the Israel-Hamas ceasefire talks. That is ceasefire talks underway. Okay, Hamas signals positive response. Hamas has expressed a positive response to the US brokered ceasefire proposal involving a 60-day with the phased hostage release. Okay, and also in exchange of for Palestinian prisoners and all. Okay, Israel approached the negotiation but reject the amendments and all. Okay, hostage release and humanitarian concern and all. It is very important, critical turning point after 21-month conflict. Indirect talks in Qatar represent one of the most hopeful ceasefire opportunities since early 2024. And also some of the hurdles is there. Hamas demand a full Israel withdrawal. Okay, and a permanent halt of war. And Israel insisted on Hamas disarmament without a true withdrawal or extension beyond a 60-day truce. Okay, that is very important. That is Israel Hamas ceasefire talks and all, very important. Next is about that is Operation Sindoor. Okay, recent news about Operation Sindoor. That is statement by Lieutenant General Rahul R. Singh, Deputy Chief of Indian Army, speaking at the Defense Conference. That is Lieutenant General Rahul Singh revealed that India is effectively fighting 3 adversaries during Operation Sindoor, that is Pakistan, China, Turkey. Pakistan, the direct frontline opponent. China provided a real-time satellite and targeting intelligence to Pakistan even during the DGMO level ceasefire talks. Turkey supplied Barkhtar and other combat drones along with the personal support. Okay, so it's words that Pakistan was the front face. We had China providing all possible support. Turkey also played a very important role. Okay, that is it's a key military and strategic implication, right? China fed Pakistan live intel and on Indian troop deployment even during negotiation pause, indicating a serious escalation for external troops. And Turkey actively supplied drones and all, right? And also Pakistan hardware is heavily Chinese, that 81%, that is being told and all. India must accelerate indigenous air defense and surveillance capabilities. Okay, that is very important. That is about Operation Sindoor, and Lieutenant General Rahul Singh's marks on pivotal moment India confronted. Okay, that is very important. Next point, that is about recent that Kariyachalli Iceland, that is Tamil Nadu, rapidly disappearing gem. Okay, that is and very important location and all in Tamil Nadu. Okay, Kariyachalli Iceland, the uninhabited island of the Gulf of Mannar, has lost over 70% of its area since 1969, shrinking okay, from 20.85 hectare to just 6 hectare by 2024, and the only 3.1 hectare is high tide. Okay, approximately 1/3 of its coastal reefs has bleached, exerting erosion and threatening submersion by 2036. Okay, that is, and also that Tamil Nadu Sustainable Harnessing Ocean Resource Initiative, backed by 50 crore, and the World Bank launch August 2020 led State Environment Department with Technical IIT Madras. Okay, all that Suganti research. Marine Research Institute will also restoration project is going on. So very important that it is because very important, right? In ecosystem support is very coastal protection, climate resilience, livelihoods, and are very important. Okay, that Kariyachalli is a cutting edge template for coastal restoration, melding engineering, reef barriers, ecological reclamation, and all very important. Okay. Next is about that is one big beautiful bill that was law, right, become, and it is that bill include massive tax cuts that all are 4 to 4.5 trillion in permanent extension of 2017 tax cuts covering tips, overtime, child tax credit, senior direction plan, business incentives, especially for manufacturers and semiconductor. Spending priorities that is dollar 160 to 170 billion for defense and immigration enforcement, including dollar 46.5 billion border wall allocation and significant increase in IC funding also. So deep cuts to social service and energy incentives, that medical and food aid slashed, and green energy rollback. Okay, that is physical and economic impact. Deficit surcharge, right? They're estimated to add $3 to 4 trillion to be the federal deficit over the next decade, and also regressive benefit distribution. Majority of tax cuts favor the top 20 of earners. Lower income household may see net losses, and also some political fallout and public reaction, unpopular among voters, and also internal some dissentment, and all Elon Musk backlash and democratic counterattack and immediate campaign implications and all. Okay, so then that is about one big beautiful bill, very important. Next is about recent news about Mathura court case. Okay, that is Krishna Janmabhoomi Shahi Idgah Mosque dispute. Okay, this is a legal battle centers on claims of Hindu petitioners alleging that Shahi Idgah Masjid mosque built during the Mughal era in Mathura was erected over the birthplace of Lord Krishna. The petitioners seek removal of the mosque, okay, restoration of Hindu temple possession and land, and permanent injunction thus come under the 18 separate suits filed in Allahabad High Court. Okay, very important. That is recent news. Okay, next hearing and all. Okay, that is Mathura court case and all. Next is about that is last news, that is about a grand Ethiopian Renaissance dam that is on Blue Nile River. Okay, that is Ethiopian PM Abiy Ahmed announced the dam construction is now complete with official inaugurated. Okay, that all, and September 2025. Built since 2011 near Sudan border. Mega dam will generate 6,000 plus megawatt, doubling Ethiopia's current power output and paving the way for energy export across East Asia. There's also regional dispute, that is especially Egypt and Sudan concern, and that area is very important. Egypt has condemned the unilateral completion labeling of unlawful due to no legally binding water sharing agreement, and Sudan will also has not voiced a strong objection and is occupied with the internal conflict. Okay, so that is about recent dam, okay, on Blue Nile River. Okay, that is about all the current affairs of 5th July 2025. Okay, thank you. Support me for further videos so that I can analyze all the topics required for UPSC and all competitive exams. Thank you.